Hey, this is Craig with Android Community, and this is the Samsung Galaxy Note 8.0. This is Samsung's newest tablet, and as you can guess from the name of the device, it's an 8-inch variety. Basically, it resembles Samsung's Galaxy S line, notably their Galaxy S3 and the new Galaxy S4. As you can see, it has the white plastic rear shell, the 5-megapixel camera on the back. On the side, the right side, you have the power button, volume rocker, and the IR blaster for using the tablet as a universal remote control for your TV. On the bottom, you have the micro USB port, 2 speakers, and then down here is the S Pen, which fits right down there, and it's a nice little stylus there, which I will talk about in a moment. On the other side, all you have is the micro SD card, and on the top is the headphone jack. So let's turn it on. Let's get started, show you some of the software. This is running Android 4.1 Jelly Bean, so it comes with all the new features like Google Now, improved notifications, and Project Butter performance enhancements. Some of the more notable apps, the one I like in particular uses the stylus, and this is called S Note. Basically, it's just a simple note-taking app. As you can see, there's folders here with notes inside, and what's cool about the S Pen is that you can hover the pen over the screen and you can preview different things. So as you can see, I hover over this and it brings up the 3 notes that are inside this one folder. So there's 3 notes in there, there's 2 notes in there, all that good stuff. So let's just open up a folder that I've been working on. I've been just playing around in here, and you can see it's the note itself is in 8.5 by 11 format, so you can scroll down and play around and stuff. So basically, it's pretty simple. The pen just draws things. It's pretty responsive. Not a lot of lag, which is really nice. And it's also, let's move down, it's also pressure sensitive, so you can draw really hard or you can draw really soft, and it'll taper off at the end, which is pretty nifty. So that is S Note, and you can also, this is graph paper, but you can also do regular lined paper, or you can insert shapes and everything, so that's pretty cool. There's Watch On, which is basically a TV guide app that has a built-in universal remote, which I have this set up, so I'm not sure why. But usually you'll just press the remote up there and it'll pop out channel switch, volume, the number pad, all that good stuff. That's pretty cool. Another Flipboard comes installed, and this is another good example of the hovering. The air view is what it's called, where you hover over things and it'll show you a bit more info. So the news section, I can hover over that and I can see a few of the top stories, and then selecting one from there, and then it'll open up that article, and then from there I can flip through it, and it's still loading, but that's basically the gist of that. Another cool feature is multi-window mode, which you can enable from the notification pane. Basically, it's this small little arrow that you click on and it'll pop out a list of apps that are supported. So let's say I want to take notes while browsing through my Twitter feed. I don't know why you would take notes on your Twitter feed. So I open up S Note, and then I'll hold and drag Twitter to create the 2 windows here. So basically, yeah, I can browse my Twitter feed while I take notes. And this is just a note I've been working on, color doodle thing. So I can scroll down and so I can browse through my feed, my Twitter feed over here, and I'll see something interesting. I'm like, oh, that's cool, and then I can write it down over here. And then I can adjust the size of these 2 windows by dragging the middle bar to the left or the right. So that's pretty cool. So as far as what's under the hood, we're looking at a quad-core processor clocked at 1.6 gigahertz with 2 gigs of RAM. The battery is 4,600 milliamp hours, and I've been testing it out most of the day. Started the day off with a full charge, and right now we're at 42%. And it's been about 6 hours since I started constantly playing with it. I had Netflix going, I played some games, and I basically browse and play around with most of the apps in here. So it's only at 42% right now, which isn't too bad. As far as price goes, this is $400, and it has 16 gigs of storage. But the micro SD card slot can bump that up a bit. As far as competitors, the Nexus 7 is priced at $200, so this is twice as much as the Nexus 7. So from that alone, it's hard to justify paying $400 for this, unless you really want a nice stylus, and if you want the performance that this comes with. But yeah, if you don't need a stylus and you're not really concerned about having the fastest processor, then the Nexus 7 is probably better for you. But where this really shines is the S Pen, and like I said, you can do all sorts of neat stuff in S Note and all sorts of other apps. The S Pen definitely makes the Galaxy Note 8.0 a productivity tablet. So yeah, again, this is the Galaxy Note 8.0. It's available now for $400. This is the Wi-Fi only version, which is only available in the US, while the international version has 3G and a radio chip to make phone calls and text messages. But yeah, the only version that's available in the US is this Wi-Fi version that I have here. Thanks.